Because as a mid lane, you want to move to the side lanes as fast as you can. If it takes you 3 days and 4 nights to take out the minions in mid, it's not worth a ban.
3 days and 4 nights.
Yeah.
Okay, that's like forever.
Yeah.
But anyway, okay, so we're going to see some of the common bans here. In fact, we're going to see some of the same bans, including Angela as the first ban for EVOS Holy. So I want to pick your brains a little bit, right? So why do you think Angela is the first ban?
Because it's so annoying when you think you get a kill, and then all of a sudden there's a big shield coming in, and then Angela is an enabler. Because if you want to go for a damaged jungler, Angela is your best bet to make sure that your damaged jungler is as tanky as a tank jungler that does more damage. So yeah, I feel like that's the only reason. But to be fair, I feel like you can let it go through, but people haven't experimented that much with letting Angela through, so I think people are not willing to let it go.
Oh, okay, Minotaur ban. So the Roger is still open. Potentially might be taken by EVOS Holy. They just want to run down the lane and straightforward pick.
I feel the problem with grabbing the Faramis is that the Valentina is there. So either pick up the Valentina or pick up the Faramis. Either or is pretty good. What else is good? I'm thinking going up against the Roger here.
Ruby is pretty good. It's open still.
Yeah, but if they want to do that, they need a damage dealer in the jungle. But based on what happened just now, I'm not too confident. So they pick up a Fredrin, a tank jungler, and yes, they pick up the Valentina.
So none of this is going to face off against Roger at the gold lane at the start, at least. So that still opens up Ruby to be taken. I mean, we saw that earlier in the previous game. Our previous series is that you can still play with the Roger and also the Ruby in the same lineup.
I feel like Evil might switch things up. They might pick up something different in the gold lane, maybe something like a Clint, maybe even a Melissa, try to fight against the Roger here, because if not, they might have to go for a Claude. Honestly, the Beatrix is fine to go up against the Roger. The only problem is the Tigreal, so maybe if you ban out the Tigreal, it should be okay. I feel like Evil, as much as they pick up the Kaja, try to move away from it. It's not working out.
Yeah, but we're gonna get our answer right now, whether the Ruby will be picked up or not. So it looks like the answer is no. Okay, they're gonna go with something fresh this time. The Guinevere is actually the first time that they're playing in the Snapdragon Pro Series.
The Guinevere is flexible. It can be a jungler. It can also be a roamer. The fact that using the Winter Crown on the Guinevere, you can use your Violet Requiem and you won't get interrupted. So that's pretty good. Not getting interrupted, not getting damaged is good. Evil, I feel like grabbing a Grok here would be pretty good, because going up against a Guinevere, you need information of where the Guinevere is. Because if not, I feel like the Grok is going to get banned out.
I'm still curious to find out like what's their answer towards the Roger. But looks like they're going to go for the Claude. Okay, something that they've picked up before again. So Eva is going for comfort pick still, if we kind of look at it.
So now for... The thing about EVOS Holy's lineup is there's a lot of flexibility. The Teresa can be XP, can be mid, the Roger can be gold, can be jungle, the Guinevere can be roam, can be jungle. So it makes it very difficult for Evil to really ban anything out. And usually people would ban out something like the Novaria, something like the Faramis. But again, because of that Teresa, it makes it a little bit more difficult. But I would say banning out the Novaria might be pretty good.
Yeah, that would having a Novaria would give them a lot of vision as well. So we want to cut that out, especially when it comes to you want to take the objectives. Turtle, Lloyd. Yeah. But looks like they're not going to go for that. They're going to go taking out the Nolan instead. And Nolan actually has been used by Annabelle before with the used twice in the SPS, and both of them with a good win rate, 100%. So that's a reason for them to take it out.
They ban out the X-board, should they ban out the... Because Yuzong was used, it's an okay ban, but I feel like the Yuzong was not that big of a factor, so they're banning out the Edith. The Yuzong is still open if they want to still try and go for that, but I almost feel like even a Thamos would work quite well here. But, you know, Yuzong is a safe pick if you want.
For Evo, they still don't really have an answer for Roger. So,
I mean, Arlet is open if they want to try that.
Harlot? Ruby is also open as well.
I feel like they don't need a Ruby anymore because they already pick up the Claude. And the Ruby is good going up against the Guinevere, but I feel like it's... Actually, yeah, against the Guinevere, it might be good.
So there could be like 2 reasons right now for them to pick up the Ruby. Yeah, there you go.
Ruby picked up. Now for Evo's Holy. The Terizla is going to go mid or EXP. But at this point, I kind of feel like you can be... Like, going up against Evo may be a bit risky. Framis is still fine. Lilia is pretty good to go up against the Fredrin. Not as good to go up against the Valentina, but, you know, pick your poison.
Okay. Novaria, though. Could that be a possibility still? Yes.
Honestly, even the Kadita might be good going up against the Fredrin. Hayabusa,
Okay.
Hayabusa picked up, so this is good. Now Evo's Holy wants damage, and Kadita is picked up as well.
Man, time and time again.
What else here for Evo? Okay, because...
Damage dealer for sure.
Because I'm thinking Ruby can be Roam, can be EXP. That's what's shaking me here. It makes me Okay, I'm giving up. I don't know the last pick here for Evo. I don't know what's good for them here. I still think Roger is pretty good, so that you can slow down Evo's Holy a little bit, but I don't think they'll be picking it up.
So, I mean, they do have a couple of flex picks in between, right? Like they can move around, especially with the Ruby pick. It looks like they're going to go for
3,000 worlds.
Martis.
And not a single worthy foe.
Where's this Martis going? Like,
Yeah.
is it Martis EXP?
Mar-
or is it
Okay.
Fredrin EXP?
Martis EXP.
Martis EXP.
Right.
So this is going to be a Ruby Roam.
My question is,
I
I
don't know. Like I don't know what Evo's win condition is gonna be for Evo's Holy. It's all about pickoff. This is new for me.
I mean, you had the Yuzong Open as well. That could have been a decent pick in the XP, or even Lapu Lapu.
Oh yeah, even the Lapu Lapu.
Even the Lapu Lapu. Thick damage, but Martis, it's anti-CC damage. Okay, but anti-CC, but they don't have somebody who can really start a fight.
Okay, just go crazy. First item Sky Piercer onto Martis, and then at level 5, group S5, and then fight non-stop. Maybe that's the idea here. Try to have a faster game going up against Evo's Holy that they won't see it coming. We're jumping into the game, and looks like Annabelle as well as Powerful. They're both will be starting the purple buff, so they're not going to be meeting each other in their rotations.
Right, let's see if they can actually farm that fast as well before they've been pressured by Evo's Holy. So Evo's Holy might want to take this as a fast-paced game as well because of the Hayabusa. Annabelle expect him to go all around the map, trying to get pickups by himself.
Well, Annabelle is definitely farming this faster. When Powerful hit his orange buff, Annabelle's already putting the orange buff at half HP.
Look at the amount of damage that the Carrot. I mean, immediately Carrot has to fall back. Sayla now stuck with Carrot. Okay. And Carrot, yep, full away. But Coconut, very early recall back home.
Okay, now looking at the emblem set here, it looks like the Marcus will have the Festival of Blood, so want a little bit more sustained. Other than that, looks like everyone... Oh, Roger, Warcry. I kind of feel like Roger will definitely win the lane here.
And yes, he is definitely... he already forced the first recall
actually
back.
2 Warcry. 1 for Roger and 1 for Hayabusa. So, looks like Evo's Holy, they're just going to overload that damage. Evo wants to go for sustain, but I guess this is a good test for us to see which is better, more damage or more sustain.
Well, we can see through the first fight here in the middle. All 3 knockouts for the side of Evo. Annabelle, when they talk about him playing this fast, let's get the first blood, but at least they will be able to get the trade back there. Powerful gets 1 for himself, so it's a 1-for-1 trade as Coconut shoots away Brands, but Brands is still, it's fine.
He was able to hit his skills, and Coconut is very, very low. I feel like Brands has to be careful. I feel like he used the Lycan Pounce and accidentally went inside turret range, and maybe that's how Coconut has a good trade going up against this Roger, because with the Warcry, Roger definitely has a big advantage in lane. If he builds a Sky Piercer, this is going to be a fast game by Evo's Holy.
Look at this, Clockun taking a lot of damage. Then again, not going to be an issue for him. This is a Kadida. Immediately, Annabelle comes in and Carrot gets eaten alive.
Skypiercer bought by Brands. So now, honestly, Coconut has to be very, very careful. The turtle is still being pulled back by EVHL. They're waiting for Twist to see what he's going to do because low HP targets are pretty good against Martis. Well, it's good for the Martis.
Twist is waiting at the side though. If can come in, powerful! Will be the one to steal away the turtle. Let's see if they can get more out of this moment. As Fluffy right now moving to the next target. EVOS will need to get away to safety. Twist will secure the kill on top of the turtle as they try to get Twist. But then again, Twist will make a U-turn and Carrot will get his revenge. And now it's all on the Twist, but Twist stay okay underneath the turret. A win for Evo.
We were questioning it, but before that, Brands fights against Coconut. Coconut now doesn't have the Blazing Duet. Looks like Coconut wants to poke out Brands a little bit more, but going back into the turtle fight, Evo won it out with a lot more crowd control and a lot more sustain. So at least for the first turtle, it looks like the draft with more sustain still does very, very well, where the damage coming in from EVHL was nowhere near enough.
Now it's a matter of whether Evo can continue to snowball this, because that was what happened in the previous round. Now Annabelle shows himself all Coconut. Look at the amount of damage, but Carrot is at Chariot. Still, Coconut went down, even though Carrot was there.
Oh, but look at this. They found the jungler, and Clockhood gets killed onto Powerful.
Little bit unfortunate there, caught in the rotation. And Sayla, there was nothing much he can do about it, even though he was at the mid.
Well, Sayla doing a lot of damage onto Fluffy, but he has to be careful. He wants to all in against Fluffy. I don't think that's a good idea, especially when you have Dreams in your radar. Twist is there to provide some form of backup, but the fact that Sayla survives, it helps out Twist quite a bit, making it so that he has a winning lane going up against Fluffy, but now he's going to get punished.
But then again, it's Sayla we're talking about here. Pretty confident with taking that amount of damage and still staying alive after that. He has to stay alive because right now the turtle will be up real soon. While Brands all alone against two members of Evil.
Yeah, Brands now looks like he is going to get pushed in a little bit. And we see the same pattern where this time Carrot is going to be babysitting Coconut for a bit. The turtle is getting started off. Clockhood has... Oh, look at Twist.
Oh, they caught Twist in the middle. Twist didn't know what hit him. Carrot is still waiting there, but then again, how much can Carrot do? Okay, Powerful, maybe, because he does have the retribution still, but he does not have the space to go in. He's being forced to go back, while Fluffy is opening up the space. Powerful has to let this one go.
You know, looking at Fluffy, he wants to continue the fight. Coconut going up against Clockhood, and Coconut really wants this top inhibitor, and Clockhood is going to make sure that it's not going to be an easy fit for him to get. And NOL is clearing the mid. It looks like EVHL is going to funnel most of the farm over to Annabelle, now having 4-1 and 0. Not sure what his itemization is looking like, but he's getting a lot of kills here.
Well, France, easy turret for him. Okay, just a little bit more, waiting for the next wave, but it's not going to be an issue for him. In fact, he has help from Dreams at the bottom. Nice rotation by Dreams now. Now Sayla has to back off.
Yeah, about 2,300 gold advantage for EVHL here. That's a difference of maybe like 2 items. Brand's now having the Wind Talker, so he has 2 items. Clockhood!
Oh! Look at the amount of damage of the Coconut there by Clockhood. Fluffy and Annabelle comes in. Powerful! There you go, all the way onto the back line. Powerful! As powerful as he will not be able to withstand the damage output from EVHL. And now they'll be looking for Sayla next. Sayla gets away. For now, to say the Clockhood will not be able to catch up to him.
The damage from Annabelle, I could be wrong, but it looks like he has a Sky Piercer, and I believe that he does, because the amount of burst damage coming in from this Hayabusa is insane. Right now he's level 11, Powerful is level 9, so a big level difference when it comes to the junglers here. Looking at Coconut, Coconut is found by Dreams, and apparently it was Dreams alone, so the Roamer almost took down the marksman, the gold laner.
And also to note that all the other turrets have been taken out. So right now EVHL will have a lot more access into the jungle of Evo. But before they go into the jungle, they're going to focus onto the objective first, and that's going to be taking down the next turtle.
Clockhood.
Oh, look at this damage. Nowhere to go. Definitely. Oh, nice flicker to catch up with the Twist. And Twist
Yep.
Unstoppable.
Definitely a Sky Piercer. We see the 9999. And now Fluffy alone against 4.
Here we go, going on to the back line, and Dreams has to flicker with safety. Fluffy right now is probably going to put the next one in trouble. Fluffy is tacky enough. Chase on the Sailor. It's going to be Brad all the way onto the back line. Annabelle gets a monster kill by himself the moment he shows up, and with that, the tunnel is way open.
Annabelle must be loving this patch, man, because now opens up a lot of assassins for him. Now looking at him doing a lot of damage. Now he has the Endless Battle as well. 8-1-0. Looking at his items, he has the Sky Piercer, the Endless Battle, as well as the Hunter Strike. A lot of penetration, a lot of true damage.
Man, we've got 2 of them on EVO's Holy at this point. I mean, how are they going to withstand this level of damage? Level of burst from EVO's Holy is just insane right now. Coconut has to be extra careful. Immediately, Battle Mirror Image away to safety.
Quite interesting here that Carrot opts for a brute force breastplate. Usually we see those on EXP laners or the junglers. Usually we see a more defense-oriented defense item for the roamers. So this is an interesting build coming in from Carrot.
Looks like going on to the top lane. And now Brad will take down the tower, but then again Carrot goes down to Coco. Fluffy gets one for himself as well. Coconut, Battle Mirror Image away. Fluffy is going to be the one to put Sailor back home. EVO's Holy, straightforward siege down by them. They're going to be looking for more right now. They're going to try to bait out Twist. Coconut got to be extra careful not to overcommit.
Yeah, Coconut really can't do much now because Fluffy, oh, Sky Piercer.
All the way out to the back.
Either way, it's like, at this point, it's going to be very difficult for Coconut to deal damage as long as Fluffy's around because Fluffy has the Dominance Eye, so 80% of his attack speed is going to get scaled down, and that's not good when you're a Claude. It's definitely hard for him, and we saw the amount of chain CCs that Fluffy, as well as Dreams, as well as Clawcoon can chain together. If they get a very good engage, there's not much that Evo can do.
Yeah, and look at the top damage dealers, right? They're all stacked up there from EVO's Holy. But oh, look at the top! The moment Coconut shows up, every time the moment Coconut shows up, Annabelle is there. That's it.
This is why the assassin meta can happen, is that if you show that you're gonna use a marksman and the opponent can use an assassin, it's a pretty easy pickup for an assassin because they can burst you down so fast because the marksman hasn't been updated to have higher armor or magic resist. Now that Annabelle has a Blade of Despair, well, forget about it.
Oh, okay. At least they pull one back, take it out Clawcoon. Fluffy was there, but he's not going to commit that because he knows that the lot was taken, so they have to wait for the lot to come up. No, we'll commit. He's still going to go in for it, and here we go. Powerful. Might be going to cut the ball, and Brad will be the one to take the point away. Looking for more kills and through the back line. And now, the penalties are went and got 3 of them at least. And the moment Annabelle shows up himself, he gets 3 kills back-to-back just like that.
Dude, right now it's 13-1-1. This Hayabusa is doing a lot of work. I mean, like, to be fair, it was Holy. The cavalry was there. A lot of crowd control was being dished out to stop them, and then NFL just like, I'm just gonna last hit, man. I don't want to die here. I just want to last hit.
Just want to get the stats for himself right now, but let's see if he can add on to the stats. Powerful, trying to buy time, trying to clear off the minion wave as well. And Twist, oh, here we go! Brad! Straight on the Carrot. Dreams still be alright. The top turner will be taken out. And now this is EVO's Holy ramping up the game. He goes straight onto the backline. Sailor might be taken out before the game ends, but then again, the game will end before anyone else goes out.
EVO's Holy won against Evil 2-0. A clean win from them. Annabelle